Po Politickin, your number one source for hip-hop without all the, politics.
What's up, y'all? It's me, DV here, and I'm politicking with Po. I'm Po Politickin, you know.
Malcolm Garvey, Huey, study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Their life was like a movie, study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Their life was like a movie. I die, I organize. Everything I do's revolutionize. I build what's good for the whole damn hood. Study G's like these, really think you should. I study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Marcel Cody with the Uzi. Listening to Fela Kuti. I'm Ogun with the machete. Especially if it's deli. Got the Santos for the Hexy to protect me, so respect me. This is heavy, legendary, revolutionary. My wifey, she resurrect me when they thought they had me buried. Took me out the cemetery, now it's family over every. Cause it's all that's necessary to avoid the commissary. I'ma live for you five, so I stop getting high. If you know, then you recognize. It's that black and brown pride. This the power of the mind. RBG, God divine. You can see through the lies if you could read between the lines.
I live, I die, I organize. Everything I do revolutionize. I build what's good for the whole damn hood. Study G's like these, really think you should.
Study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey.
Malcolm Garvey, Huey, Bunchy, Bobby, packing Tukey. Sitting by the door so you can say I'm acting spooky. Just like in the movie, son, you better pack your toolie. Niggas wish be acting fruity, you'll be cracking like they pookie. Rather smoke a doobie than be burning and eluding. Bang, bang, pig shooting, we should blame Rudy Julie. Yanny for the camera, shine a white and nose candy. Let you banging on the system, you a gangster wearing panties. RBG, my family from the Bronx to Miami. Police cannot stand me, Pacquiao like a Manny. Call me Little Bobby Hutton, cause I'm first to push the button. Rappers don't be saying nothing to the system, we say fuck them. This is for the Honda, Mama C, Mama Akua. All the real OGs, I'm a soldier cause you told me study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey, I'm reporting in the duty.
Sticky, icky, yours truly here for duty. Don Davino, M-A-Uno, you know how we drop the jury. This is real, not a movie, not Mickey, Donald, Goofy. I'm a soldier, I avoid a bitch nigga like the cooties.
School face in a hoodie.
Fresh pair of khakis, we can do this like we fam or go to war like the Apaches. For whatever, I stay ready, I learned that in Tallahassee. Babatunde used to school me as a juvie, skipping classes. Never let the system use me, my duty is my passage. Watch the homies in your army, they don't always show their badges. Keep your family living healthy, teach your children about their blackness. Teach your wifey how to use the ratchet. This shit is classic, get your food, clothes and shelter. Fuck the system, pimp it backwards. I ain't hating, I'm just saying if you wanna be a rapper, study
Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Study Malcolm Garvey, Huey. Malcolm Garvey, Huey.
A tactical approach is designed to get certain results. It's designed to keep you alive. It's designed to bring about victory.
Don't let anybody take your manhood. Be proud of our heritage. As somebody said earlier tonight, we don't have anything to be ashamed of. Somebody told a lie one day. They couched it in language. They made everything black, ugly, and evil. Look in your dictionary and see the synonyms of the word black. It's always something degrading and low and sinister. Look at the word white. It's always something pure, high, and clean. But I want to get the language right tonight. I want to get the language so right that everybody here will proud. Yes, I'm black. I'm proud of it. I'm black and beautiful.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Po Politickin. Very special, Turbo City PoPolitickin.net, Po Politickin edition of Po Politickin. You know, we get in, do the collabs from time to time. I like that joint right there. That's off that today's guest, the homies Dead Prez, off that Revolutionary but Gangster Grills album, that Malcolm Garvey Huey. Especially I like the end when the speech came in. Martin Luther King. I think it's kind of hard for me to come in after hearing this speech, you know. But anyway, you know, I gotta go in. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to some of my homies out there before we get started. First, I give a shout out to my homies C-Town at CCC.net. Make sure you go check them out. My homie Amani at MurphNader.com. And my homie Pat at East Coast Digital. Make sure you check all of them out. And like I said, today's guest is the homies Dead Prez. You know, we're gonna have it short and sweet, so we gotta go into that right now. So just stay tuned. Gone. Alright, welcome back to Po Politickin, TurboC.net exclusive. I'm politicking with my homies Dead Prez. What's up, y'all?
Hey, you know what it is. Revolutionary. It's M-1 right here.
What's up, Stic-Man on deck, man? How you?
I'm good, man. The first thing I told you a little earlier, but I want to make sure, man. First thing I want to do, man, I just want to say thank y'all for everything y'all do for hip hop and just black culture in general, man. Like I really enjoy what y'all do, man. I think that's dope, and a lot of people ain't doing it, so you know.
Appreciate that support and them encouraging words, comrade. So.
All right, so the first question, I'm just gonna go back and forth and let y'all answer each question. I'm gonna go for M1 first. I just want you to talk about the formation of the Dead Prez, like how y'all got together and everything like that.
Oh, well, I met my partner in Tallahassee, Florida, around 1990, 1991. When I came to Tallahassee to pursue education at Florida A&M, and so you know, I didn't know what I was really getting myself into trying to go to school, but I knew, you know, what I did find was a greater education in the community that was around the school in Tallahassee, Florida, which is basically the community that produced and connected communities that produced, you know, my partner Stic-Man. And so when we got together, we were going through similar struggles in the world and in life, and we compared our notes and contrasted what we could do to affect our situation in the world, and that realistically, this was the inception or the beginnings of the formation of Dead Prez. I met Prez. We started out as organizers and potential revolutionaries, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, say one of y'all, I was reading that one of y'all was with the Black Panthers, or both of y'all was Black Panthers?
Well, let's speak handle that, but now just for me, just for clarity, I've never been a member of the Black Panther Party. I'm too young to be a member of the original Black Panther Party. It became destroyed by the United States government before I was, right at the time when I was born, I believe. And then with the new Black Panther formation, I've never been a part of that structure at all.
Okay. All right, so Stick-Man, I got a question for you. The question, like, when I was reading about y'all on Wikipedia and everything, like, you know how it says see also? Like, it had, like, see also, it had Malcolm X, Robert Kennedy Jr. and all that, Robert Kennedy, all of them. So I want to know how you feel about that, because kind of like they put you in that same class as Malcolm X as far as, like, a leader and everything. So how y'all feel about that?
Wow, man. I mean, I don't know if they did that on an accident or what. I mean, you know, I would never put myself on a level of Martin Luther King or Malcolm X as a man. You know, I'm a son of those guys. You know, and you know, I think what we do have in common, you know, with them is that the same message, you know, that they and the commitment and the things that they were about while they were alive is what the vibration we picked up on and are trying in our own ways to contribute to that same struggle. So, you know, I mean, if they would have put me in there with a dope dealer or, you know, a police or somebody, then I might have been pissed off. Or, you know what I mean? But since it's them, you know, I'm gonna let Wikipedia fly this time. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, look, I wanna say something that's really interesting about that too. Is that man, right now, like literally right now, I'm with Malcolm Shabazz III. I'm with Malcolm X's grandson. He's here in my house with me right now.
That's crazy, huh?
And so last night I met up with him in Houston, and we've been chopping it up. And it's incredible because I was playing him some of the music that we have done, because he did a couple of stints behind enemy lines in prison. And so I asked him, had he heard any of Dead Prez music? And he said, yeah, way back when he was locked up. And so I played him a little bit of stuff from what we're doing, and it's amazing how many times we reference Malcolm X. Like, we reference Malcolm and have reverence for Malcolm in such a way that for a second I almost became uncomfortable in the car, because I'm like, damn, am I, is this too much for this, for his bloodline to be hearing all this, But I'm pretty sure he get it all the time. But it's just amazing that they associate directly Stick, who has a resemblance in some ways with Malcolm as well. Well, with Malcolm right on the net, and then I happen to be with his grandson right here, right now.
I would say, make sure you tell him I said what's up, man, because I think like what his Malcolm X book and Angela Davis book, they was probably like the most inspiring books to me, like far as just getting my mind right, what's going on in society and the world. And I want to ask y'all, like, what are some of y'all favorite books? Because y'all be dropping a lot of knowledge in the music and everything. So what's some of y'all favorite books y'all read and everything?
Okay, I'll go first. I'll give you two, and Em will probably give you two in a different category, right?
Okay.
First, I just want to say I think all categories of reading and information absorbing and studying is great. I think if you leave out any category, it's like leaving out one of the food groups.
Yeah, I feel you.
You need a whole meal, right? So I'll tell you two that I think should be on the plate. Like this book called The Tao of Jeet Kune Do, and it's by Bruce Lee. And it's his way of life as a martial artist and as a person striving to understand themselves, right, and the world around them. So it's like a spiritual book, but through the martial arts. So that's a powerful book that had a great effect on me, healing in my life, and just my understanding of myself more. So, and the next one I would say that I've just been reading recently that's really powerful is this book called What the Buddha Taught. And it's a book about Buddhism, but what makes it unique is that it's not a book about the different sects of Buddhism or the different cultures and distinctions and which one right and wrong, but it's just what he taught while he was alive, the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. And I just found his teachings revolutionary and powerful and very simple. So those are the two books I'll say today.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Four Noble Truths too. I like Buddhism. Like, it seems real cool, like the stuff they practice and everything.
Say that again, bro?
No, I said I like the Four Noble Truths too. I said I was reading Buddhism a while back. I said I think it's cool stuff they preach and everything.
Yeah, man. Dig it, man.
All right, how you feel, M-1? What's some of your favorites?
I just want to say, I'm going to keep it short. I just picked up this book called The 50th Law, and it's a book that was written by a man named Robert Greene, who has also written, 48 Laws of Power and Laws of Seduction.
Yeah, he did that one with 50, right?
Yeah, he did, and so he just basically study 50's life, and basically it's a take on fear and fearlessness, in this kind of like modern kind of setting. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting, and I've been reading it, and I just want to share that just because there's thousands of books. Someone I read this quote yesterday that someone asked, well, can you tell me, what makes you who you are today? You know what I mean? And what one thing defines who you are today? And that's so hard for me to define, because it's like asking a lion which one of the lambs that he ate made him the lion that he is today.
Yeah.
So it's so many influences. It's thousands of them.
I feel you. All right, like one of my homies back in the day when I was in the Marine Corps, I was in the Marine Corps from 2000, 2004. He was from Texas, and he was actually the one that put me on to y'all. So I told him I was interviewing y'all, and he told me that he had 2 questions for y'all. The first question, he wanted to know when's the new EP coming out? I guess M-1, you can answer that for me?
Say that again now?
He want to know when y'all coming out with another album. Oh, the first question.
And perfect question. Well, we about to put it out right now. We just put out the prelude to an album called Revolutionary but Gangster Grills we did with DJ Drama, and that's actually available since June 22nd on DeadPrez.com. You could go download it right now. Gratis, straight up, and for free.
Yeah, I got it.
And, but it's the prelude to the next album that we're putting out called Information Age, which we are working on right now at the moment and plan on dropping before the end of the year. So that's what it is. You know what I mean?
All right. Then he wanted to know. I didn't think he asked me when are y'all gonna do a song with Talib Kweli? I'll let you answer that one. That's his favorite. He want to know when y'all gonna do a song with Talib Kweli.
Yeah, you a fool for that, dog. Hey, man, I ain't seen Talib in so many years, man. I'm in the A now. M is in Miami, and we used to see each other a lot more often in Brooklyn or whatever. But we actually have recorded a song with Talib before called Sharpshooters. It's about 10 years ago, but you know what I mean? We definitely work together. Who knows? When the spirit is right, when the vibe is right, it will connect on it.
I also got to say, boom. It's a small world. I mean, I'm gonna let that question go. It's all good, but definitely Sharpshooters. DJ High Tech produced that joint, which was a banging beat. So tell them to check out Sharpshooters. I'm gonna reiterate it, and I'm gonna let it go with that.
Okay. And I wanted both of y'all to, let's say you got a aspiring artist, like they trying to get in the game and everything, trying to be successful. I want you to give them some advice. What advice would you give them? Both of y'all, starting with Stic-Man.
Study Malcolm Garvey Huey. I'll start, man. I don't know if you asked me, but I'll start. If you want to get in, if you want to do anything, man, the key is to what is it to know what it is you want to do. What is the game? You know what I mean? Where does it start and stop at? You know what I mean? Understand the business, understand the political aspects, understand the cultural responsibilities that you have or don't have, and try to be as informed as you can about the whole game, the whole process, so that you can make every move your best move, and a way to go about making your strategy or planning, I would say another book to even recommend is Sun Tzu, The Art of War. And I think that everybody should read that book or books like that offer you education on what is strategy. What does it mean to be a planner? What does it mean to not move on desperation or not move on fear, but to move on understanding to move on wisdom. So whether you're trying to get in the rap game, you're trying to be the next top model or whatever the hell, you know, I think strategy is how you should move, you know. And if you don't understand strategy as a science, then I would say study strategy. Find some time and space in the hectic hustle bustle world to make that one of your recreational things. Is invest in understanding strategy and then actually apply it, because that's the only way you're going to really get an understanding is through applying it. But if you don't know what principles to try to work on, then you're just going in the dark. And what happens when you walk into any game, especially games where there's millions of dollars, and you walk in there in the dark, you get beat upside the head and you get taken advantage of. So that would be my advice to anybody trying to get quote unquote in the game.
Wow. And I want to just add on to Stick perfectly what he's saying and chime in by saying he said Sun Tzu Art of War. I say read Stick-Man Art of MCing. We could get it bossupbu.com. You know what I mean? And man, it's a great understanding of Stick's strategic understanding of navigating through MCing and the technical and like the human part of bringing yourself to this sport, to this blood sport. And so come on in and get with that one. That's definitely a great one to read.
Can you shout that site out again?
It's the Art of MCing.com. The website is upbu.com. BOSSUP BU, letter B, letter U.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bossupbu.com. That's the company that I formed to put that book out. And it's also a website that has, merchandise, books, T-shirts, music, things like that. And it's like an affiliate of what we do as Dead Prez Inc. You know what I mean? So, if people don't know that who might be listening, that's one of our companies.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out, man. All right, I don't want to talk y'all to death, man. I just want to give y'all a open mic. Anything that I didn't ask y'all that y'all want to tell y'all listeners, y'all fans? Anything.
Fuck the system, pimp it backwards. I don't even know. I want to say all power to the people, and I mean that. I really mean that. All the power to the people. Just in that statement alone says everything that I'm talking about. Transferring power over to our community is the equivalent of revolution today.
Oh, I know I want to ask y'all. What's y'all opinion of Obama right now, President Obama right now?
Who's president? I'm my president.
my opinion of Obama is, it's so many things, that you can say, or talk about as it relates to, the sitting president of the United States system. I think that his significance is the jury is being formed. The people are seeing what his significance is by the fact that he's in office and how the things that he's proposing to do, how they are manifesting or not manifesting. I think Obama gives us a good opportunity to be interested in the political system as a community, especially in the hood. It makes people say, I'm going to pay attention more to politics in a sense. But at the same time, I think it can put people to sleep because it's like we've arrived, or people think when they say we in the White House, you know what I mean? Whereas like, what does we mean? You know, is it because, you know, you got black skin and I got a black skin, so that makes me in the White House too? Or is it because of your worldview and your politics? You know, like, are we in the police precinct? You know, a black police commissioner? Or you know what I mean? Are we in the government because we got black people in the government? Or is it because the people in the government that are black or whoever they are have the people's interests and they're trying to implement that in the policy? So I think that's the question of when you just talk about Obama and as an individual. I think that's the more progressive question, because other than that, then there's no reason to talk about him as an individual, because he's just the figurehead for the same system that's been in place
for years, huh?
Slavery was founded.
Yeah, I feel you. I just want to thank y'all for coming through Politicking with me.
Yes, sir.
I want to say, y'all want to tell them how y'all website and everything. I think y'all said it before, but you want to tell them one more time, or if y'all got Twitter or anything?
Hey, it's deadprez.com and also bossupbu.com, man. No hustle, no progress. Let's go.
Yep, and you can hit me up, M1 Dead Prez. That's that Twitter, at M1 Dead Prez, and you can just hit me on Facebook. I got a fan page, it's M1, and I'm steadily responding. So look up for all updates, posts, everything about Oscar Grant, everything about Palestine, everything about black folks struggling, everything about black folk winning. Come on, let's get it. People's advocate, M.A. de la gente, comprende y entiende, you feel me? Know what I mean? The people's advocate, I work for the people. The streets is my office. Out here popping that politic like we always do about this time. Po Politickin. Y'all stay tuned. That's what it is. I'm going to see y'all in the whirlwind. Pete Newton, keep shooting.
You know, I've been working so hard. I ain't got skinny again. That means I'm
still hungry.
I know way too many people here right now listening to this mixtape.
Revolutionary!
Like, who the fuck are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few years in the mainstream. Everyone forgot about repping the cause. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah, what about let's get free? Taking care of family. This is a song of my life, man. Cause all I know to be is a soldier for my culture. And it's far from over.
RPG, dead press like Lincoln. Never fall off. What the hell was y'all thinking? RPG, dead press like Lincoln. Never fall off. What the hell was y'all thinking? We 10 years deep, still real, still eating, still middle finger to the police, and still mean it. This is RBG code. It's more than just a pop song. If you don't know, you must ain't been out on the block long. Let me show you how to speak the language in better form. I swear this life is like the realest movement ever born. Truth is like a 44 Magnum in this business. I'm about to go Jonathan Jackson on you bitches. Little homie, you know you can catch cancer from them switches. Don't get lost in that liquor till it eats up your liver. Gotta spit it how I live it. I am my brother's keeper. Rappers' integrity today is cheaper than some reefer. The whole game is blunted. Everybody wanna be a stunner, but where's the honor when the white man running?
I know way too many people here right now listening to this mixtape. Like who the fuck are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few years in the mainstream. Everyone's forgot about repping the cause. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah, what about let's get free? Taking care of family. This is a song of my life, man. Cause all I know to be is a soldier for my culture. And it's far from over.
Yo, one thing about music, when it hit you feel no pain. 10 years later, ain't shit changed, but the players in the games. Yo, one thing about music, when it hit you feel no pain. 10 years later, ain't shit changed, but the players in the game still ahead of the pack. As Drake, he studied my rap. Matter of fact, I give him that, cause the Lizzie ain't selling no crack. So I take my flow right back, stop the beat. It doesn't matter how many records they selling, cause all this bullshit they yelling gon' start a hip-hop rebellion in the real world. Don't have no boundaries and fears. This word sound power that we putting in their ears can change the real world. It's bigger than diamonds in your necklace. We out here doing dope, toting pistols, acting reckless in the real world. You can't just act like you don't care, cause what you gon' have left in the fame and fortune disappear. disappears if you a rapper, trapper, actor, finger snapper, copycatter, or money getting cracker, then just say it. But then if you a fake snake cake, claiming that you pushing weight when you ain't, do I really have to say it?
I know way too many people here right now listening to this mixtape. Like who the fuck are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few years in the mainstream, everyone's forgot about repping the cause. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah, what about let's get free? Taking care of family. This is a song of my life, man. Cause all I know to be is a soldier for my culture.
Got a song request, comments, or a shout out? Email us at popolitickin@gmail.com or call our toll-free hotline at 1-888-412-0390.